The restaurant industry is typically a low-profit one. The nature of the market is such that an entire business could shut down if not handled properly. However, steakhouses have proved to stand the test of time. Stick around as I show you the strategy that makes this business timeless. Steakhouses face challenges due to the high cost of premium meat cuts, leading them to adopt unique business strategies that set them apart from other eateries. While their signature dishes come with a hefty price tag, steakhouses need to explore additional avenues to increase profits. Despite the uphill battle, the steakhouse industry is thriving. In 2021, 8 out of the top 10 fine dining restaurant chains in the US were steakhouses. This indicates their enduring popularity and success in the competitive culinary industry. Steakhouses, once reserved for celebrations and business dealings, have expanded their appeal to include families, friends, and colleagues seeking a festive night out. Despite the distinct challenges they encounter, the best steakhouses continue to thrive. In ensuring sustained profitability and the cultivation of a devoted following for a steakhouse, it's essential to consider various factors, including its location, menu composition, operational expenses, and customer demographic. Let's delve further to uncover the strategies these establishments employ to maintain financial success despite their circumstances. When you step into your favorite steakhouse for an evening out, chances are your server will enthusiastically present the day's specials. While the term special and the enticing descriptions may create an air of exclusivity, these dishes are often part of a strategy to enhance revenue and prevent regular patrons from growing weary of the standard menu. Specials play a crucial role in boosting profits for steakhouses in various ways. Notably, your server may strategically omit to mention the price after passionately describing the special dish. This deliberate approach aims to captivate you with a tempting portrayal, making it more likely for you to impulsively choose the dish, even if it comes with a higher price tag. Specials also work in favor of restaurants by efficiently managing leftover ingredients. It's often a smartly repurposed creation, utilizing ingredients that the steakhouse didn't sell in recent days. Rather than letting these ingredients go to waste, the restaurant transforms them into a fresh daily special, minimizing food waste. This approach not only benefits the environment, but also prompts the restaurant to adjust future inventory purchases based on demand. Another strategy is alcohol. According to 750, while food contributes 60% to 70% of a restaurant's revenue, beverages can make up to 80% of the gross profits. This remarkable profit margin is influenced by various factors. Unlike the culinary army needed for food preparation, crafting cocktails demands only a handful of bartenders to efficiently serve a full restaurant. Alcohol profits play a vital role for steakhouses, particularly those like Texas Roadhouse, which distinguish themselves by offering a 6-ounce sirloin for as little as $9.99. With thin profit margins on meat akin to a sirloin tip-side steak, high-margin items like alcohol become the cornerstone of their business, providing the financial foundation that balances the books. In upscale steakhouses, premium alcohol offerings serve as a prestigious status symbol. Some establishments like Papa's Bros Steakhouse in Houston showcase their dedication with a collection of $40,000 bottles valued at around $6 million, complete with their sommeliers. Even high-end steakhouses with smaller wine selections often align their brands with fine beverages. For instance, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse hosts an annual Tastemaker dinner series, presenting 5-course meals meticulously paired with wine and cocktails. This strategic connection between high-quality dishes and equally refined alcohol not only enhances profit margins, but also elevates customer satisfaction. For some restaurants, desserts pose a challenge to restaurant profitability due to the discrepancy between customer expectations for variety and the costs associated with in-house pastry chefs. The investment in skilled pastry chefs often surpasses what diners are willing to pay for a non-essential treat at the meal's end. Additionally, the extended time customers spend enjoying dessert at their tables could be utilized for serving new patrons, who might promptly order lucrative drinks and entrees. Nevertheless, steakhouses operate by a different set of rules, using desserts as one of their strategies to compensate for their high overhead costs. Morton's The Steakhouse underwent a business model overhaul in the mid-2010s to attract a broader audience of steak enthusiasts. As part of this strategy, smaller cuts of meat were introduced to the menu, creating space for higher profit add-ons such as sides and desserts. Tim Whitlock, the chief operating officer of Morton's, expressed contentment when diners opted for desserts or salads, emphasizing the success of the approach. In 2016, Morton's outperformed Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, securing the top spot in the Consumer Pick survey of fine dining chains. While desserts may not yield high profits in standard restaurants, they contribute significantly to steakhouses, offering a comfortable profit margin compared to pricier meat cuts. Also, huge cuts of meat come with a hefty price tag, posing a financial challenge for steakhouses. To offset the low profit margin from the core beef offerings, these establishments have elevated high-profit side dishes and non-meat options to an art form, creating a competitive arena. From Outback Steakhouse's iconic Bloomin' Onion to Ruth Chris's indulgent lobster mac and cheese, steakhouses showcase increasing creativity with their non-beef selections. This strategic move not only broadens profit margins, but also caters to diners who seek more than just a premium meat experience. While there might be one steakhouse that stands out for its side dishes, the majority have successfully transformed their non-steak items into the most alluring and vibrant section of their menus. Potatoes reign as one of the most popular side dishes in steakhouses, offering a creamy complement to red meat. Beyond their perfect pairing, potatoes are a cost-effective, easy-to-prepare, and highly adaptable ingredient. According to Idaho Potato, a 50-pound case of potatoes costs a mere $15, translating to around 25 cents per potato. Interestingly, the price of a baked potato can vary significantly from one restaurant to another, even within the same chain. Also, upselling is a steadfast strategy in the restaurant industry. If you've experienced a server suggesting an additional side or a second glass of wine, you've encountered upselling. This tactic involves guiding diners towards ordering more items or upgrading their existing choices. In a steakhouse setting, your server might propose opting for the 8-ounce sirloin instead of the 6-ounce, or recommend pairing the ribeye with a pricier wine than your initial choice. It's a common practice aimed at enhancing the dining experience while boosting the restaurant's revenue. A well-regarded steakhouse strives to present upselling as attentive service, enhancing your experience rather than resorting to pushy marketing tactics that might make you feel pressured into exceeding your comfort zone. Nevertheless, some steakhouse employees have acknowledged the difficulties in striking the right balance between promoting additional offerings and respecting diners' preferences. It's a delicate art that aims to elevate the dining experience without imposing undue pressure on the patrons. These establishments rely on incremental add-ons, such as extra bacon and cheese on a baked potato or additional sautéed onions on a steak, to bolster their margins. The thread underscores the critical nature of upselling for servers in steakhouses, where the ability to maximize these supplementary offerings significantly impacts their perceived value. Steakhouses with all-you-can-eat salad bars can reap substantial profits from this offering. While the meat is typically prepared to order, buffet items are often pre-made using cost-effective ingredients, like bulk-purchased vegetables and grains. The allure of free food prompts customers to load up on heavy carbohydrates and generous sides at the salad bar, often leaving them feeling full before they even order their meat. Consequently, diners are inclined to order fewer prime cuts of steak, which typically yield lower profit margins for restaurants. In all-you-can-eat steakhouses such as Fogo de Chão and Texas de Brazil, the salad bars play a pivotal role in maintaining a healthy profit margin. Walk into one of these establishments and you'll find the salad bar strategically positioned, well lit, and brimming with a colorful array of abundant options. On closer inspection, you'll notice that the majority of choices lean towards cost-effective items like starches and vegetables. When diners load up on these options at the salad bar, they are less reliant on the circulating, all-you-can-eat meat skewers to satisfy their appetite, contributing to a more favorable profit balance for the restaurant. Finally, boosting profits at a steakhouse often involves strategic menu engineering, where psychological tactics and wording and design play a crucial role. You may observe certain items on the menu being highlighted with fancy borders or bold fonts. These are typically high-profit and popular choices. Some restaurants opt to omit dollar signs from their menus to avoid emphasizing the financial aspect and to maintain a positive dining experience for customers. These subtle techniques contribute to steering patrons towards items that not only sell well, but also enhance the restaurant's profitability. A cunning strategy in menu engineering involves placing the most expensive item next to higher profit but less expensive options. This deliberate price contrast leads diners to perceive the high-profit items as better value for their money, subtly influencing them to order in alignment with the restaurant's preferences. It's a clever maneuver that capitalizes on consumer psychology to guide choices and enhance the establishment's overall profitability. Crafting an aesthetically pleasing menu is important for captivating consumers and encouraging them to make substantial purchases. Elements like minimalist illustrations, ample white space, and thoughtfully selected fonts influence the diner's experience and convey subtle messages. Bold block letters on a laminated page might suggest a casual steakhouse, whereas intricate, smaller fonts on thick paper can create an impression of an upscale dining experience. While menus won't overshadow the importance of food quality, they significantly shape customers' expectations and influence their willingness to spend. All of this contributes to steakhouses being a mainstay in the restaurant business. They keep bringing in new strategies that put them in the top spot every season. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to get updates and more content.